Hey friends, Diane Amelia here. Yesterday I did something I swore I would never do. I took my first ice bath. Now let me tell you, if you don't know, cold and me, we are not friends. I lived 43 years in Boston and I barely swam in the ocean, even though my friends called it refreshing, invigorating. To me, it felt like being stabbed with 1,000 tiny needles. No, thank you. But as someone who teaches about stepping into discomfort, about how growth comes from when we challenge our ego and our beliefs, I knew I couldn't keep hiding behind my no. Here in Puerto Vallarta, I met a woman who started doing regular ice baths, like twice a week, 15 minutes a pop. And when she talked about it, she radiated the spiritual depth, the exhilaration afterwards, and her friends piled on. It became a whole circle of cold water warriors. Me, I was still not having it until shin splints and, okay, curiosity got the best of me, especially when I learned the ice baths were offered at a restaurant and chocolate shop. I mean, that mashup is so weird. How could I not explore it? So yesterday, I walked in. The first thing I noticed was the smell of fresh focaccia. Then I was led through the kitchen out into this multi-tiered garden with a live recorder, someone playing live recorder. It was drifting through the air along with other vibey music. Pretty magical. I rinsed off, stood by the tub, and watched a man climb out saying, wow, wow, wow. He had told me earlier he had profound sciatic pain, and he said he was pain-free. His face was glowing. Then it was my turn. I splashed some water on my face and on my body, gazed at the ice, and before I even thought about it, my leg was just lifting up and in I went. I kept my hands out as advised by the proprietor, and I kept my feet out because my friends did that. I focused on my breathing, a slow in through the nose and humming on the exhale. And I even tried a vagus nerve trick I had just learned like literally the day before, covering my ears while I was humming. I mean, I was deep in it. And then I felt a familiar rush like liquid gold in my veins, champagne bubbles and glitter and butterflies in my belly. And I knew, that's my higher self. That's Electra Fireball saying hello. After 3.5 minutes, my lips started to quiver. I didn't realize it, but it's a natural sign that it was time to get out. So I was expecting fireworks, euphoria, something. But honestly, the wow never came. The proprietor said if I had sunk deeper, kept my feet in, maybe I would have gotten that explosion. So instead of adrenaline, I got serenity. We reclined in the hammocks at the top of the garden, sipping hot chai with cashew milk. I got to know my friend Melissa a little better. The whole atmosphere was beautiful, peaceful, and even without a big payoff, I was deeply satisfied with myself for pushing through a self-imposed boundary. Because the real win, it wasn't the ice bath. It was showing myself that I could meet internal resistance and still say yes. And you know what? I'm going again tomorrow. Different experience. This time it's at my physical therapist's cryotherapy center. And let's just see if I can get that dang buzz everybody talks about. So, would you try an ice bath? Or is cold water your personal no way like it was mine? Have you done an ice bath? Do you totally love it? Tell me in the comments.